mental health about men. I posted it. I reposted it in one of my stories. A young lady, she's doing an event on mental health. If you want some information, I will repost the information in my story. It's gonna be this weekend, and I'll say this about men and their mental health. Men need each other. Men need each other. Ever since my all my friends, got married, having children, we actually talk more now. And our conversations are actually more like, they're more in depth. They have more gravity now. That I guess there's something at stake. And it's like, when we talk, it's like, oh man, it's like you feel better. Whatever that was on your mind, you feel better. You don't feel so heavy. But I think that men kind of lack that in this day. I don't know why. And, I can't speak for a lot of guys. I can't speak for a lot of other men. But, I don't see the point of having friends if you cannot talk to them and they cannot provide you insight, some kind of, redirect you or bring you back to, bring you back down to earth. I don't. What's the point of having a friend if you can't do that? And I think men are kind of better about making friends that are actually, that are friends of some kind of substance. Because like women be making friends and they not really friends and they be hating each other behind each other's backs and all that. But the friendship of men, like men forge friendships through adversity. So when you're going through something and you make a friend, you form a bond with another man. It's like, okay, your brother's in arms, so he got your back. So I think that men need to be around other men and sharpen each other. It's like the Bible says, iron sharpens iron. And I think that women, I think, not I think, but the one thing I know is that women have been invading men's spaces, and it kind of doesn't give men room to be men, because it's like when women are around, you kind of have to, you kind of have to adjust a little bit, and it's right, you should adjust to when men are around, but that said, women should not be invading men's spaces. This thing about equality and inclusivity, it's a bunch of nonsense. It's like people talking about we need a woman to be the first coach in the NBA. Why? For what? For what? Look, I hope my mom don't see this. I don't even listen to my mom. Like, why the hell would I listen to somebody else? Why would I listen to a woman? Like, tell me what to do in a game. Like, that's crazy. Or it's even worse, like, because women are trying to invade the NFL, coaching staffs. Like, that's crazy. Like, for what? Go do something else. Like, go somewhere else. That's part of the problem. Men don't have their own spaces. Women are always invaded. You go to the gym, you're working out, see women half naked and, wearing shorts that kind of like, shoulder, their glutes, and you'll have some, like, it's crazy, like some women wear shorts that will ride the crevice of their buttocks, right? Like I said, like Forrest Gump, their buttocks, and it just be working out in front of you, just be bending over, and they be half naked, right? And then they have a room that says like women's area only, and a lot of times the women don't be in there. The women be, in the main part of the gym with everybody else. So it's like if they make a space for you, which, it's like, if there's a woman's space, why is there not just a men's space? Why is there not just men's space? Why? But I don't know. It's just how they do. But you know, you just think like the women are kind of indicative of the state of men, because it's gonna, you gotta take the men out first to really affect the women. If you have strong men, you're gonna have strong women. But if you have unstable men, you're gonna have unstable women. And what the women always talking about now? Their mental health, getting therapy. Their therapist said this, the therapist said that. And why is it that women need therapy? Because the men, they cannot lean on the men anymore, or they feel like they can't lean on the men anymore. And I think that has a lot to do with the fact that men and women have lost the ability to communicate with each other and really connect with each other. It's like everything's about sex now. And, to be honest with you, a lot of dudes are not even trying to just, look, a lot of dudes are, but a lot of dudes aren't. A lot of dudes just having a conversation, just saying, hey, hello, how you doing? And the woman be like, oh, how dare you talk to me? Like, I'm committed to somebody. And I'm like, well, good for you. It's insane that it's like that now, but that's the thing. And they'll say that, but they won't be in a secure what's it called? Secure interaction. I don't know. I forgot how one of those crazy sociologists had coined it. Secure attachment. Yeah. They won't be in a relationship with any kind of a secure attachment. Peace to you, brother. Peace to you. But, that's the problem. The men are unstable, so the women are unstable. And, and the men, the only way the men can get stable is if men can have their own spaces again. Women keep invading men's spaces. And they want men to be men, but you cannot just be men when there are women around. Women, look, and I hate to, and this is why I say that you should separate the sexes in the adolescent years. Women can be a distraction at times. When men are trying to get stuff done, they don't need women all in the mix. Women are a distraction at times. So yeah, the mental health thing, it's not that complicated for me. Men need to talk to other men. Men need to be in men's spaces doing men things. Anyway, I holler at y'all.